Okay, so this is my review of my peers' song analysis. I started off by watching Lucas's, which was on Old Town Road by Lil Nas. And I actually found this one really interesting. The first time I heard Old Town Road, and based on what everyone else says about it, it didn't really seem like there would be any true meaning to the song. It's kind of more funny, the beat is good, the chorus is catchy, but I really didn't think that there was something behind what the artist was saying. But Lucas definitely showed that it does have a deeper meaning. So I guess Lil Nas is using this old town road, the country road, to symbolize the way that he doesn't really need all of these materialistic things like flashy cars and all this money that a lot of other artists have to make good music. He's kind of taking the old way, the simple way. He's using his plain talent to make good music rather than using his money and his fame. And Lucas used Sonic Visualizer, which was something that I really liked in all of the different videos. I think that it was a really effective way to visualize music and beat and the frequency of the song. And it kind of showed, especially in Old Town Road, how volume played such a big part in the way that the song and the lyrics were interpreted. So Lucas talked a little bit about how he thought that the falling action was when Billy Ray Cyrus was singing about all of the things that he's bought, the superficial things he's bought with his money after his journey on this Old Town Road that Lil Nas is also journeying on right now. So Billy Ray Cyrus has already made it to the end of this Old Town Road. He's successful, he's famous, and now he's bought all this stuff. And the beat here, as Lucas showed in Sonic Visualizer, is the volume and the beat are kind of quiet, and it's kind of sad because you realize that Billy Ray Cyrus has got all this fame, and he's made all this music, and all it's really led to was all these materialistic things and the way that he spends his money, I guess. And at the end, Lil Nas and Cyrus both sing together because they're both on the same road. Lil Nas is like starting his journey on the road. I think this is his first song. I don't really listen to rap, but I'm pretty sure that this was a song that made him big. And at the end, they're probably gonna both end up in the same boat. They're gonna both have all this money and they're not gonna know what to do with it. Probably gonna spend it on some materialistic things. And even if they are talented, that's probably what it's gonna look like in the end. So I really enjoyed that song presentation. I liked the way that he used Sonic Visualizer to kind of create an image for the way that the music played a part. And next I looked at Cassie H's, which was on Sweet Life by Frank Ocean, and I'd actually never heard this song before, so I really enjoyed her analysis, and I also just really enjoyed the narrative of the song. So I guess the narrative is that the narrator who's singing is in love with this girl who's kind of stuck in the lap of luxury. I think from what Cassie was saying, it seems as though this girl she's kind of born into money, and she is just stuck in this world of having everything she needs and not really needing to experience everything new because she already has everything she needs right in front of her. And this narrator is in love with her despite this, which seems really frustrating to me. He talks about how he can see everyone else having fun and living their life to the fullest, and he's just here in love with a girl who can't break out of her routine of her luxurious life and live a little. And it kind of made me wonder why he can't really stop loving her. Like, it didn't seem like there was really a point. She didn't seem particularly like someone that you would be attractive to. She seemed really boring, besides maybe her money, but I don't know. And I really enjoyed how she used Sonic Visualizer too. Excuse me. And it kind of she showed the intense moments of the song through the Sonic Visualizer when it got really loud. And they were both, or all of the times that it got really loud were either when he was talking about the neighbors who were outside kind of living their life, they were having fun. I think they were out by a pool or something. And during the chorus, when he's talking about this girl and how he wishes that she would kind of see what he sees, I guess, in the world, how he wishes she would break out of her routine. So both are him kind of emphasizing how she's never really seen the world, and she kind of feels as though she doesn't really need to. The song's called Sweet Life because that's kind of what he calls her life. He calls it the sweet life, and it's kind of literal in a sense because she has everything she could ever need. It was kind of handed to her, but it's also satirical because she's not really living a sweet life. She's stuck in this place, in this house that she's in with all the things she already needs. She doesn't see a reason to go live life and try new things, and that's actually kind of sad. So I think that it was satirical and ironic at the same time as it was literal. So I really enjoyed Cassie H's analysis and her use of the sonic visualizer. And the last one I looked at was Meg's, who did Heatwave by Snail Mail, and I had never heard this song either. And both Cassie and Meg color-coded their lyrics based on the different themes of the song, and I really enjoyed those visuals. I think that it really helped me understand or kind of apply the different themes to the songs and the lyrics in the songs. So this song was a love song, but it's a sad love song, not really a happy one. And it, obviously, by the title, is a metaphor comparing a heat wave to being in love with someone who doesn't love you back. And I really liked the idea of this whole song. The narrator, or the girl who sings the song, she really is, the way she sings is kind of slow and drawn out and kind of lethargic, the way that a heat wave feels, and I really enjoyed that part of it, how she kind of uses sound and the beat of her song to signify an emotion. And Meg used tabs, I think she called them, to show how the beat of the song related to the feeling of a heat wave. It was different than Sonic Visualizer, but I think it was still effective because it was a visual, and it showed the different numbers showed how fast the beat was moving, and it definitely showed how the singer dragged her words out and was singing very slow and lethargic, and the beat was slow and lethargic. And Meg said that guitar was a big instrument that the singer used, and so I think the guitar was really what emphasized that feeling of a heat wave in this song. And in conclusion, after watching all of these videos as well as making mine, I kind of decided that I think digital analysis of music is really, really effective. I never really looked, I mean, I don't think people just sit around analyzing songs, but I never looked at tools like Sonic Visualizer, where you're actually able to create a visual of what sound looks like, which I think was really interesting. I mean, we usually, you don't usually think that you can see sound, but with Sonic Visualizer, you're able to do that. And putting that next to lyrics, which everyone knows how to analyze words. We all use words. We know how to manipulate them. We can understand them. We can analyze them pretty easily. But being able to do that with a visual of music and put it next to the lyrics is just kind of taking it to a whole nother level of understanding what a song means and what the artist is trying to get at. So like I said, a song is a combination of lyrics and music, and being able to read music and see it, we can see what it is out loud, and we can see what is loud, what's quiet, and how it contributes to what the artist is trying to say. So by putting them side by side, you're able to create visual connection and find more meaning than you might by just listening. So I definitely think that digital analysis in song and combining text and music is really effective. I really enjoyed this project, or this assignment specifically, because I enjoy listening to music, but I've never looked this deeply into it. So I think that this is really a fun project, and that is the end.